Hey guys, it's Brendan here. As you know, I don't have a lot of time to sit at home in front of the camera and talk, so I have to make these videos while I'm out heading to work, heading out into central London really. So today I want to talk about competitions. Well, generally in magic, but this applies to a lot of different styles of competing. I'm going to talk about my time while I was bartending also, because some of you know I used to enter a lot of flair competitions back in the day, and in the early 2000s, maybe late 2000s, that was my peak. But getting back into competitions, I think competitions is a way to push you at any art form to get better at what you do, because a lot of performers, especially with magic, you can get out there, do your thing, do your magic, show people, they're going to say you're incredible. I think if they don't, you're not doing your job right. Competitions is a way to push you, to let you go out there and practice something that is maybe out of your comfort zone, or something that's going to push you to a different level. So let's talk about magic competitions. A lot of you know that I did win the Close-Up Magician of the Year 2016 at the Magic Circle, but it wasn't my first time competing. I actually competed in that competition a couple of times before I actually won that. It was in 2013 or 2013 that I first started to train for competitions, and I decided what I wanted to do with that. In the sense, I wanted to get a routine that was, I would say, more appreciated by magicians more than lay audiences, I guess. Because when you're competing, you gotta see who's judging you. And I think if you're being judged by people in the same industry, you want to be impressing them. That means you have to do a lot of things that they haven't seen before. So you have to focus on things like originality, creativity, technical skill. You want to be basically ticking all these boxes. I got the idea back in my bartending years, where I used to combine music, but use music a lot in my act. So every single bump or every single tap of the bottle had to be to the music, because that's how you score a lot more points. It's same with magic. Most magicians, I think, unless you're competing to that FISM level, you'd be using a lot of music in your act. But to be honest, most magicians at the Magic Circle that I was watching weren't really doing that. I think they were just doing their same routines like they did. I think it's good in a way to be comfortable with what you're doing, and you don't want to be there doing something you're not comfortable with, because you got to think on the fly. Something can go wrong, and you should be able to be in control of that situation, I think. So my competition act pretty much is my act today because of my style, and I didn't have that problem of trying to be a little original, because I was anyway, so I didn't have to come up with something that no one else is doing. Now, when I started magic all those years ago, I was doing pretty much, I don't want generic magic. I would say I was doing a lot of cards, and then moved away from cards, and I got more into manipulation, which is, I think, the hardest form of magic. But I didn't have that problem when I was competing, because I had that act already. So all I had to do was maybe add some music to that, or just practice certain moves that are very technical. And I think most of you know, if you've seen my routines now, there's a few moves that you go, I know how that's done, but that's impressive. So that's what I had to train. So that's where the training comes in. It's a lot of me in front of the camera or in front of the mirror, just doing a certain move again and again. But you have to enjoy it. If you're not, there's no point in you doing it. So that's important. Enjoy practicing.